Hello my Scorpios, it's Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I'm here with the scenario. I go ahead and tell you the backstory and you can decide whether or not this reading will be for you, okay? Alright, so what I'm seeing is somebody is still holding on to some form of a contract. Now this contract could be work, it could be school, it could be a relationship. Because I do have the Hierophant, so that can represent like a soul contract or vows, okay? And somebody is still undecided whether or not they want to expose something or choose to just stick in a situation that they're not sure about. Ooh. So some of you, there's a Queen of Cups, so there's a water sign. I see some Taurus energy here. But whomever this is, they're holding on to some form of a contract. So either they're holding on to you, you're holding on to them. There's some type of spiritual connection that you may be holding on to, or a job with the Four of Pentacles and the Hierophant, because that also represents an institution here. But your decision needs to be based off your emotions is what it's saying. But I feel like you're trying to go into logistics. But with the Hierophant, this is something that spiritually satisfies you. Hey, it may not be a logical thing, but I feel like some of you know once you do this, there will be major changes with that Tower. Like, you know that things are going to shift, and you're just trying to figure out if you're going to be able to handle it all, okay? So let's look at the zodiac signs that could be in here, and this could be love, work, whatever, however this resonates. So zodiac signs that may have a major influence on the reading. If yours is not in here, it doesn't mean anything. All right. Earth and air signs. Gemini. And Cancer. That water energy. So that's what we got. So we're missing some fire. It doesn't mean that fire signs are not in here, but these are the ones that are highlighted. All right. Now, so if you're not, for some of you, you may not be getting communication with this unity thing. So let's see what's going on. When would you get communication with this person? Or it could be a job or anything that you're waiting on. When would you get like clear communication? Too busy to contact you. All right. So whomever or whatever this is that you're waiting on or trying to make a decision about, they look like they're too busy, and they could have a Tower moment going on in their life. So let's see. So it could have to be a thing once they get stuff straightened out, then they will be able to contact, or you may even be too busy to contact whomever. Okay, but definitely if it's a job, you know how jobs, you can't get a hold of them. Okay, let's see how you feel towards the situation though. All right. Unhealthy spiritual attachment. I told you there's like Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant, is like a spiritual connection, but it's like holding on to it. So some of you need to be very careful. A spiritual connection and a spiritual attachment is two totally different things. This is when somebody is spiritually attached to you that the contract is over, or it was never meant to be written. This when somebody do like some magic and shit where they write you guys' contract together, and so they're holding on even though it's something or somebody that you're not really meant to be with. And for others of you, some of you think that it's a twin flame or a soulmate of some sort, and it's not. It's like a karmic energy. But it's somebody that you are emotionally attached to. So that's on you guys' side. So please be careful with that, because that is starting to happen a lot where people are realizing this is not a twin flame. This is some unhealthy shit going on here. All right, so how this other person or situation, let's see what they're feeling. Personality clash. So you guys don't get along. That's unhealthy. You differ in so many ways that is ridiculous. So... whew. And what are we dealing with right now? Scorpio energy. Wow. Okay, so let's go into detail with this. Okay, so your energy towards them is the King of Swords. You're very cold towards them. No communication, if any. You may be the busy one. But it's time for you to make some decisions. It's time for you to cut this off with that with that knife there, with the sword, sorry. Their energy towards you, they're focused on you. Yeah, this is unhealthy. You have somebody clinging on to you. Even though they know that you guys don't get along, it's almost like, I don't care. All right. What's going in between the High Priestess is spiritual energy. I'm telling you, I would have to do a whole, like, video on a spiritual attachment. It's when you kind of feel somebody around you all the time. That's why people get this confused with twin flames. It's so much different. This is a block as to why you can't find love, because this spiritual attachment is jealous. It's like a spiritual wife or a spiritual husband, but it's of a darker vibration. And they can attach themselves to you with during intimate connections that you have with other people. All types of ways, you guys. So there's a need to be careful with that. Okay. That went left quick. Alright, but yeah, the High Priestess is a representative of the spiritual shit that's going on, and somebody is holding on really, really tight. But it's time to let go. Even if you guys, it's a karmic or it's somebody that you were supposed to learn something from, it's time to be cut off. It's expired. And it's time to go. That means there's something else out there for you. You have learned your lesson. You have done your deed with this shit. You have dealt with this person for too long already. Or you dealt with this situation for too long already. But it's some contract that needs to be cut. It could be work for some people. Still an attachment. Still needs to be cut off. If it's unhealthy and it's not producing anything for you, still an issue. Okay? But whomever this is or whatever, they are focused on you and you are cold towards them. It's like you know that it needs to go. Too busy to contact you because some of you, it's a spiritual thing. You'd have to have a medium or something. Okay, so your foundation right now is the Four of Swords. You're at peace. Yeah, you're dealing with somebody. It's time for them to go. They're aggravating me. It's time for them to go, and they don't want to remove themselves. I don't care if it's not a spiritual attachment. It's a person who gotta go. They're trying to block your growth. Point blank, period. Them, 10 of Wands. Yeah, energetic energy. 10 of Wands, energy. They need to take that and they need to go. And I feel like they know that the time is ticking where it's up and it's a wrap, and we've done whatever it is we needed to do. So how you think about this person is the Four of Cups. You don't think anything. You don't have any type of feelings. Whatever this is, you have no feelings for it whatsoever. You're not even really cold. You're just at peace in your own world. And they're the trouble. How they think about you, the Three of Pentacles. Oh my God, this is unhealthy, guys. It's like an obsession. It's an obsession. So what you're focused on outside of this connection is you're just on chill mode. Like your whole energy is just like laid back. Hangman, Four of Cups, Four of Swords. Like I'm just like done. I'm done. All the way around. I'm done. Okay. But what I was saying is this person could be putting a pause on your life. They could be creating this hangman energy for you. If you've been feeling stagnant or like you cannot move, they're attached to you to where you can't. It's like a block. And so their focus, justice, karmic energy. But they're wanting to make things right. but it's time for them to go. It's too late to make things right. So what you're trying to decide is, you know, because there's still some form of emotions, even though that you're done with them. It's just like, do I be open and understanding, or do I end this? Do I tower moment this, or do I have some type of understanding because we did have some form of a connection? You know, what do I do with that? So the outcome is the Magician. I told y'all, this is some fucking magic. This is a spiritual attachment. It's very, very, oh my goodness. All right, so let me clarify the Magician. What's gonna come with that Magician? I'm telling you, there's somebody, and if it's not magic, you know what I mean, it's somebody still having control of this situation. Yep, they're holding on. This person is like holding on to your freedom. You have the full energy with the Four of Pentacles. That's somebody holding on to your freedom. And that wand is pointing right towards you. Magician is pointing right at you. They're a block. They gotta move. You gotta move. Whoever that is, I don't care if it's a job. Their job has to go. They leaving you stagnant. This person has to go. But they're almost at the end where they're going to have to give up. Okay? They're going to be pushed out. They're at the 10 of Wands. The only thing could be the Ace of Wands, which is a new start, and this person has to leave. But they're trying to, whatever they can do to keep you around, they're going to try to do it. But it's getting to the point where it's about to wrap itself up. The universe is about to come in and take that away. Okay? All right, guys. See you later.